So I got a frustration, y'all. My frustration is I'm gonna start with my job and then I'm in spiritually. So in my job, Shake Shack, we got to hit metrics, numbers, or whatever. Make sure people have good ticket times and not waiting for their food. Hospitality experience is all great and everything, right? I told my GM this morning in the chat, I don't have a problem with the task at hand. The problem that I have is that the people that work for us have this mindset that Shake Shack is like any other fast food restaurant. And it's not. It's a fast casual restaurant. It has its roots in fine dining. Like, it's just not some other Joe Smo, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's ghetto experience. And it's hard getting most of the people that work for Shake Shack to grab a hold to the vision. And then I immediately thought about how, I think it was Paul told the people in one of the churches that he wrote to that he is laboring that Christ be formed in them. And business is one thing, but for me, my passion is that, take it back to my job, that Shake Shack be formed in the people who work for the company. That it won't just be coming to punch in to get a check. And I realize that that's also my heart and my passion for church as well. Same as Paul, that Christ be formed in people. This is why I have a whole major discourse about the church, because, the church needs to be formed in people. People need to realize that they are the church. Forget all the discussion about the event. You need to be the church. Christ needs to actually be formed in you. And whether it's a job or whether it's the church, religion, or anything else, we're really good at doing things. We're really bad at being things. And I just wanted to, say that. As far as me is concerned, my passion is that Christ be formed in Christians, that Shake Shack be formed in the team members that work for Shake Shack. And that can be a very disappointing journey sometimes, because, people just don't get it. You can do the job. But you're more than a robot. You're more than AI. And I think that in today's world, people like being robots. They like being AI. We love ChatGPT so much that we want to become one with it. People love religion because, it's simple. Just, do these things and then I'm accepted by God. And it's just like, no, you're not. If you do things without faith, you're not accepted by God. If Christ isn't formed in you, God don't want anything to do with you, because he's always desired that Christ be formed in you. He became a man so that we could be more like him. And it's just like, whether it's a job or whether it's Christianity, people just don't get it, man. It's not about religion. It's not about these dead freaking works that you can do to try to get in God's good graces or whatever. And that's something that's really frustrating about humanity just as a whole. We tend to want to do things so that we can have some bragging rights instead of Christ being formed in us. Instead of working from the right place, of doing works from a right heart, we want to do works from a heart that wants to be made right with God on our own. And Ephesians says we were created in Christ Jesus unto good works. In Christ Jesus. Oftentimes we don't want to be formed and created in Christ Jesus. We want to be formed and created within ourselves. We want, like Cain, for our works to be good enough to be accepted by God. And they never will be. And most people just can't get with that. And that's why most people are going to hell. Good, bad, and different. Because they want glory. And you're not here for your glory. You're here for the glory of God. Just like the people that work for Shake Shack are not there for their glory. It's not your company. It's somebody else's company that they just put you on payroll so that you can help them fulfill their vision. If we can understand that about a simple job, then surely we should be able to understand that about salvation, which is infinitely more important. Anyways, those are my thoughts. That's my heart. Do with it what you will. Have a great day.